Thank you.
Thank you. Bonjour tout le monde. Hi, everybody. My name is Miss Tamila or Madame Tamila. Sometimes people, they call me Madame. I have more than 20 years of experience in teaching. I have my bachelor degree in French literature, French language. I love teaching and I love to see my students, they succeed. For tonight, I want to give you a small introduction about what are the topics that we covered in this course. In IB Pre-IB program, as every language that you learn, we cover all 4 language strands like listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So these are all outlined in the Ontario curriculum as well as the student interest and need. In oral and listening, students will continue to develop their oral and listening skills. So we do discussion during the class, conversations. Students, they encourage to speak French as consistently and as often as possible. We do have reading on every class. The students also will develop the reading comprehension skills using so many different level texts as we do. So what I always like that they acquire new vocabulary in every class. This is good for your deeper thinking about information. That will be our main focus. In writing, then most of my students, they have a very great and strong writing because I love that they learn grammar. This is the very important thing in French because without grammar, really, it's not possible that we learn French. So students will develop their writing skills by practicing so many grammar concepts. So these can also, we have lots of resources that I give to my students and they work on. Topics that we cover in every class, we talk about, so every class we talk about, for example, one class we talk about past tense. So after students, they master on past tense, we move on future and different tenses, and they learn how to convert them to each tense. Definitely vocabulary, which they are acquiring vocabulary, very important. We have listening activities using French video or audio. We have paragraph writing and revising. We have reading comprehension with questions that the students, they read during the class and then we answer. We communicate in French as we can, as most as we can. We talk about different subjects, school, food, weather, time. So comprehend both written and spoken language as the situation that students, they have to learn in every class that we do. So as you see here, these are skills we work on, and we also do on grammar, vocab pronunciation in our every session that we work. Homework, regular study, I strongly encourage students to do it. This is the only way to learn another language, that is to continually practice and be exposed to additional language. For tonight, for tonight's lesson, I like to talk about verbs and past passé composé. Maybe some of you might know present tense or passé composé past tense. But first I want to talk about in French verbs. How many group of verbs do we have in French? Verbs can be grouped in 3 different categories called groups, like first group, second group, and third group. What does that mean? Which means in French, we have 3 groups of verbs. First group, I can show you with my mouse here. First group of verbs, they are verbs that ending are ER, or in French, we say ER verbs. It means all the verbs that the ending are ER. For example, parler, aimer, manger. So these are verbs that the ending are ER, ER, ER. Second group of verbs, those are verbs that whose infinitive ends to IR. IR or ER in French. These verbs, we call them regular verbs. We also call ER verbs regular verbs. These verbs, they end to IR. We call them second group of verbs. For example, finir, that ends to IR. Choisir ends to IR. Réfléchir ends to IR. It means the verbs that the ending are ER and the verbs that the ending are IR, they have rule for conjugation. And it's easy to conjugate them. Why? Because we have a rule for them. For third group of verbs, they are all irregular verbs that belong to this group. We call them third group. These verbs, the ending are OIR, RE, and IR. For example, voir, you see OIR at the end. We have prendre, you see RE at the end. We have dormir, you see IR at the end. So these group of verbs, we call it third group. And the only way we have to learn by heart means we have to learn their conjugation by heart. There is no rule for them. So what we learned right now, we learned that we have three group of verbs in French. ER verbs, IR verbs, and OIR, RE, and IR verbs. You might ask me, how come that I have IR here and IR here? How do we know? Is that second group or third group? I can only tell you by practicing, you will learn that which verbs belong to second group and which verbs belong to third group. I don't want to only, that's as I talk, I will definitely involve my friends tonight to answer to my questions, okay? Because I have some exercises here that I have your names, and even if your camera is off, I can call your names and you can talk, okay? Because it's better. Now about passé composé or past tense. What is passé composé? Does anyone know what is passé composé? You can raise your hand. Eric, do you know what is passé composé?
C'est quand on fait quelque chose dans le passé, dans le présent.
Quand on a quelque chose, on a fait quelque chose dans le passé. Very good. So this is passé composé. Okay, merci, Eric. That is right. So passé composé, it's used to express an action completed in the past. That's what Eric said. Passé composé of most verbs consists of a present tense form of auxiliary verb avoir, followed by a past participle. I also have some exercises for all of you tonight that we can do it together. How is this going to happen? I want to show you first the conjugation of avoir in case for some of my friends that they don't remember that. I'm going to maximize my page a little bit. This is the conjugation of avoir. I think most of you know this conjugation. Can I ask Kevin to conjugate avoir for us?
Okay. J'ai, tu as, il a, elle a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont, elles ont.
Merci, Kevin. Excellent. Okay, so we have the conjugation of avoir here. What can we do with this conjugation of avoir and passé composé? What we do here, we're gonna use our conjugation of avoir to conjugate our verb parler. How can I do that? For conjugation of verb parler in passé composé, first thing we have to do, we have to see is this verb belong to first group, second group, or third group. I have Brian. Brian, can you tell me parler, is this verb belongs to first group, second group, or third group? You can just unmute and talk. If you don't want to turn on your camera, it's fine.
First group.
Merci, that is right. How Brian realized that? Because it has ER. What I'm gonna do, I am going to take away my R and I put little accent on the top of my because I want to make my past participle, or in French we call it participe passé. And this is my past participle I have. I am going to conjugate my passé composé with auxiliary avoir. I write all the conjugation of my avoir, and then I only need to add my past participle. This is what I do. And the conjugation is j'ai parlé, tu as parlé, il a parlé, elle a parlé, nous avons parlé, vous avez parlé, ils ont parlé, elles ont parlé. I talked, you talked, he talked, she talked. So this is all in past tense. We talked, you talked, they talked. But how this is going to happen for second group of verb? So we learned about first group, how to conjugate it in passé composé. We're going to conjugate it with avoir, and we just take away R and we'll put one accent on the top of E. How about for second group of verb? Second group of verb is easy because we're just going to take away our R. We're not going to add any accent or anything. We just take away our R, and this is what we have. Fini. How do we conjugate it? How do we conjugate finir? We conjugate it with avoir again. So that's what we have here. We have the conjugation of finir in the form of passé composé. I would like, is that Lydia or Lita? Sorry, if you can tell me your name. Is that Lydia?
Lydia.
Lydia, could you please conjugate, if you can see it here, I circle it for you. Can you please conjugate finir or passé composé?
I can't see your screen.
You can't see the screen? Can everybody
No.
screen?
I can't.
No one can see the screen?
It's just saying Tamila T has started screen sharing.
How about here now? Can you see it?
Yes, this is good.
Oh, wow. So you were not able to see my screen during this time?
I'm able to see the screen now.
So can you see my screen nice and clear now?
Yes,
All right, you should tell me because I can see my screen now. All right.
because I just joined.
Yeah, so all right. Okay, my friends. Okay, I'm gonna start from here. So we conjugate parler. We take away R and put one accent on the top, and we conjugate our parler here. As I said, this is first group. For conjugation, for first group of verb passé composé, we take away R and we put one accent. J'ai parlé, tu as parlé, il a parlé, nous avons parlé, vous avez parlé, ils ont parlé. So now I would like to conjugate finir. For finir, I just take away R. I do not add anything. I don't need to add anything because my past participle is fini. We are going to conjugate with auxiliaire or auxiliary avoir, which is here. Okay, who can conjugate finir for me now?
Fini.
Yeah, Shania, can you conjugate finir for me?
Fini
J'ai
is
fini.
just take away the R.
Can you conjugate now? Say j'ai fini.
J'ai fini.
Tu as fini.
Tu as fini.
Il a fini.
Il a fini.
Elle a fini.
Elle a fini.
Nous avons fini.
Nous avons fini.
Vous avez fini.
Nous avons fini.
Ils ont fini.
Ils ont fini.
Elles ont fini.
Elles ont fini.
Excellent. Merci. Very good. All right. So we learned about also second group. How about third group? So I would say for third group, again, as third group, they are irregular. We have to memorize their past participle. We have some here. We can read some of them. We have apprendre, to learn. Participe passé of apprendre is appris. For example, we have boire. Participe passé of boire is bu. But what I have here for you tonight, I prepare the exercise here for you. This means happy face means everybody should participate, okay? I can start again with Eric because your name is on the top here. So I go from the first, start from your name and then I move on to Kevin and my other friends. Eric, can you conjugate aimer in the form of passé composé? Can you see my page now, Eric? Can you see? Yeah. Can you see
Oui.
sharing now? We good. Okay. Can you conjugate aimer in the form of passé composé? Kevin, you have a question?
No, I mean, I want to do it.
You want to do it? Yeah, Eric can do it, and then you can do the form of negative. Oh, you don't want to do it, or you want to do it, Kevin? Sorry.
I want to do it.
You want to do it. Okay, you will do it after, for sure. Eric, can you do aimer, please, in the form of passé composé? Tell me first, is that aimer first group, premier group, or deuxième groupe, or troisième groupe?
Premier group.
Premier groupe. How do we make our participe? Yep. Can you conjugate it? When I say conjugate, it means say, for example,
Jamais. Jamais.
Yeah. What do you say for tu?
Tu as aimé.
Tu as aimé. Yeah.
Il a aimé.
Yeah.
Elle a aimé. On a aimé. Nous avons aimé. Vous avez aimé. Ils ont aimé.
Very good. Yeah. Yeah. Usually for every class, I write everything down. Okay. But because of our time of limit and we have limit time tonight, and I also have one reading page, so I can't write everything, and you also don't have the pages. But in every class, I write everything in here, and all the students can check their answers. Kevin, is it possible you tell us, à la forme négative, do you know how to make the passé composé into negative form?
I think it's just adding another pas.
That is right. So, je
n'ai pas aimé.
Excellent. Je n'ai pas aimé. Can you? Yeah.
Tu ne as pas aimé.
Tu n'as pas aimé. Yeah.
Il n'a pas aimé.
Merci.
Elle n'a pas aimé. On n'a pas aimé. Nous ne avons pas aimé. Vous n'avez pas aimé. Ils n'ont pas aimé. Elles n'ont pas aimé.
Excellent. Merci, Kevin. That was great. Okay. I'd like one of my friends, conjugate choisir. That is second group. Let's see. Is this a Chen? Can you tell me your first name?
Gino.
Gino. Yeah, Gino. Could you conjugate second group verb choisir in passé composé? I can tell you past participle. You're going to just take away R, that's it. And you're going to conjugate it with avoir. Can you conjugate? I can help you for that, Gino.
Je choisis.
Excellent. J'ai choisi. What do you say for tu?
Tu choisis.
Tu as choisi. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Yeah. Continue.
Il choisit.
Il Il a choisi. What do you say for il? Elle, the same like il.
Il a choisi.
Yeah. What do you say for nous?
Nous avons choisi.
Nous avons choisi. What do you say for vous?
Vous avez choisi.
Vous avez choisi. Oui, excellent. Continue.
Ils ont choisi.
Yeah, ils ont choisi. And then elles?
Elles ont choisi.
Merci, Gino, was great. Merci. Can I ask Shania?
It's
Shania? Is that Shania? Say it again.
It's Shania.
Shania. Oh, such a nice name. Very nice. Shania. Okay, Shania. Could you conjugate rire? I can help you because rire is irregular verb. And I know for irregular verb, we have to memorize the past participle. The past participle of rire, to laugh, is ri. So how do you conjugate? Yes, ri. How do you conjugate rire in passé composé?
Je ris.
Very good. Je ris. Yeah. What do you say for tu?
Tu as ri.
Tu as ri. Il. Il a ri. Oui. Elle.
Et elle a ri.
Elle a ri. On
a ri.
Very good. Nous.
Nous avons ri.
Very good. Nous avons ri. Vous.
Okay.
Vous avez ri.
Vous avez ri. Et ils ont ri.
Yeah.
Elles ont ri.
Very good. Merci. My friend here, sorry, I forgot how to pronounce your name. Is that Lydia, you said? Or like Lydia?
Yeah, it's Lydia.
Lydia, I'm sorry. Yeah. Lydia, would you please tell me how can you make this conjugation in the negative form, à la fin, à la forme négative?
You add ne before the auxiliary and pas after the auxiliary.
Excellent. How do you say it? Je n'ai pas.
Je n'ai pas ri.
Je n'ai pas ri. What do you say for tu?
Tu n'es pas ri.
Tu n'as pas ri. Yeah. What do you say for il?
Il n'a pas ri.
Oui, il n'a pas ri. Very good. Yeah. What do you say for elle?
Elle n'a pas ri.
Oui, on.
On n'a pas ri.
Nous.
Nous n'avons pas ri.
Oui, vous.
Vous n'avez pas ri.
Oui, il.
Ils n'ont pas ri.
Oui, elle.
Elles n'ont pas ri.
Excellent. Merci beaucoup. Good job. All right. So we learned about this. There are other third group verbs that I just leave it for now, but we have some verbs that they call it verbe de mouvement in French. They are not going to conjugate with auxiliary être. I'm sorry, with auxiliary avoir, but they conjugate with auxiliary être. These verbs, they are only 14 verbs that they have to conjugate with auxiliaire or auxiliary être. I have this picture here because it's very easy for students to memorize these 14 verbs, and they are usually opposite of another one. We have aller, venir. So first of all, naître. Naître, aller, venir, arriver, entrer. So maybe entrer or maybe monter. So go, come, ride, enter, monter. So maybe he enters, maybe he climbs. Monter. So rester, maybe he stays, maybe he goes down. Descendre. Sortir, maybe he exits, maybe he falls. Tomber. Partir, and then passer, retourner, and mourir. So there are 14 verbs that they conjugate with auxiliaire être instead of avoir. They conjugate with auxiliaire être here. How do you do that? I just write down the conjugation of être in case if someone can't remember that. Can I ask Eric to read the conjugation of être for us?
Je suis, tu es, il est, elle est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont, elles sont.
Merci. And Eric, can you also say, if you want to conjugate verb aller, aller, it's the exception of first group. So how do you conjugate aller in passé composé? So first we have to make our participle, our past participle. Past participle is like other verbs that they have ER. We just take away our R and just write aller with one accent on the top. You need to conjugate être first, Eric, and then you're going to add your past participle.
Je suis allé.
That is right. Je suis allé. But maybe je it's feminine, so we had to have another or e because the difference between conjugation of avoir in passé composé être is that in avoir conjugation we don't need to. If your subject pronoun or your subject is feminine, we don't need to add another e. But in conjugation with être, toujours on doit accorder notre participe passé avec notre sujet, which means your past participle should be agree with your subject pronoun. If your subject pronoun is masculine, that's fine. If it's feminine, you have to add one extra e. Eric, you can say all the conjugation of être. I'm going to write it.
Tu es allé, il est allé, elle est allée, nous sommes allés, vous êtes allés, ils sont allés, elles sont allées.
Merci, Eric. So for this conjugation, of course, I have to add my accent, tu es allé if it's masculine, tu es allé if it's feminine, tu es allé, one more e. Il est allé, I don't need to have my extra e because il is masculine, pretty obvious. Elle est allée, definitely. I need one more e or e at the end because elle is feminine. For nous sommes allés, we have two forms. Either nous is masculine pluriel or feminine pluriel. So either it's feminine plural or masculine plural. But anyway, they are both plural. So we need S for it. For vous, we have four forms. Why we have four forms? Do you know, Kevin, why do we have four forms for vous if I want to conjugate vous in the passé composé?
Because there is the regular there's that the plural, and if it's boys, if it's girls, it's like EES.
Yeah, so when it's plural, we have definitely two forms. One for boys or masculine, one for feminine. But I said four forms. What are that two other forms? What is the meaning of vous? When do we use vous? Who knows?
Stay.
Vous means you. But you maybe is addressed to more than one people, but maybe we use it as a formal. So in French, people as a formal or respect to each other, they use vous. Like you, I call my director vous, I call my boss vous, so I have to address vous, right? I don't say tu. Tu is very friendly. So vous êtes allés. So I'm going to write first the formal form. So vous êtes allés is either vous êtes allés or vous êtes allés or vous êtes allés féminin pluriel or vous êtes allés masculin pluriel. So four forms that we have to write. I'm going to add my accent because we have to have our accent here. There we go. And then for ils, we have ils sont allés, which is just one form, and elles sont allées, which has only one form, and that's it. Okay, here we go. Done. Okay, I need to clear all the drawings because I just need to go to next page. Yes, this is our reading. Le champion d'échecs. I just wonder that, does anyone have any question about passé composé? I know it is like this lesson is not really complete tonight, but in case, if someone wants to ask any question about passé composé, does anyone have any question about passé composé? No one? Okay. All right. So, le champion d'échecs. Champion d'échecs. Shania, do you know what is the meaning of échec?
No.
Oh, that means chess.
Oh, chess.
Yeah,
Yes.
is anyone here that can participate in the chess competition? Or going to class? No one here? Okay. All right. Le champion d'échecs.
I have a friend who won a
Pardon me?
qui a gagné mais pas moi.
Oh, okay, bien. So, le champion d'échecs means chess competition. I'm going to read, and then in reading that, what I always do, I always start reading, I read, and then we go paragraph by paragraph. I ask the students to read, and then we break down the sentences, which means I ask, okay, can you show me the verb? So they say the verb, what is the infinitive of the verb? And then we go through all the tenses and everything. So I do not like, in the reading, we just not only read, we break everything down, okay? And this is, it's gonna be more comprehensive. Pedro baisse les yeux sur l'échiquier. Il est toujours nerveux juste avant une partie d'échecs. I can also move my mouse in case if you want to see where I'm reading. Aujourd'hui, c'est le jour du grand tournoi d'échecs. Les meilleurs joueurs de toutes les écoles y participent. Pourtant, Pedro est là, assis, attendant de jouer son premier coup. Pedro n'est pas exactement le meilleur joueur d'échecs de son école. Rachid est meilleur que lui. C'est Rachid qui s'est qualifié pour le tournoi. Mais il a contracté la grippe. Pedro est là pour le remplacer. La fille de l'autre côté de l'échiquier a l'air solide. Elle s'appelle Jasmine et elle a obtenu la 3e place au pays l'an dernier. Plus Pedro regarde son visage concentré, moins il pense être capable de la battre. Il baisse les yeux de nouveau sur le jeu. Devant lui, il y a 16 pièces de jeu blanches. Les pions sont les plus faibles et les moins importants. Il y en a 8. Ils font face aux pièces de l'autre côté du jeu. Derrière les pions se trouvent le roi, la dame, 2 fous, 2 cavaliers et 2 tours. D'une manière ou d'une autre, Pedro doit protéger son roi et s'emparer du roi de Jasmine. Ce ne serait pas facile. La partie commence. Pedro déplace nerveusement un de ses points. Jasmine déplace rapidement un de ses pions. Je m'excuse. Pedro déplace nerveusement un de ses pions. Jasmine déplace rapidement un de ses pions. Pedro en déplace un autre. Jasmine aussi. Pour l'instant, ce n'est pas si mal. En fait, Jasmine utilise le même coup que la plupart des adversaires habituels de Pedro. Après 15 minutes, Pedro se rend compte que Jasmine n'est pas si solide. Elle commence à faire de petites erreurs. À un certain moment, elle fait presque un coup qui lui aurait coûté son roi. Il s'empresse et essaie de pousser Pedro à jouer rapidement. Pedro refuse de la laisser le bousculer. Il prend son temps. Let's move this down. Puis, tout à coup, il voit sa chance. S'il place sa dame face à la tour de Jasmine, il peut gagner. Il déplace sa dame en laissant son doigt dessus. Tant et aussi longtemps qu'il touche à la pièce qu'il veut jouer, son coup n'est pas terminé. Il fait semblant d'hésiter, puis ôte son doigt. Paf, Jasmine prend la dame de Pedro avec sa tour. Ah, rit-elle, prends ça. Pedro sourit. Je prends ton roi, dit-elle. Échec et mat. Kevin?
I didn't know what that all meant.
Which one?
I don't know like the meaning of the story.
You don't know the meaning of the story. That's fine. That's okay. Because at the beginning, no one's know what is it all about, Kevin. So Le Champion d'échecs, it's about the... Eric, what is it about?
Le jeu d'échecs.
It's about the competition. So it's all about the competition. But Shania, can you tell us who is this Pedro? Qui est Pedro? Who's Pedro?
Pedro is... I didn't really understand the story.
That's okay. So this is about chess competition. Pedro, it's someone who's participate in this competition. He is not the best in his school. Who's the best in the school? Someone whose name is Rashid. But unfortunately, Rashid, he is sick. So he can't participate in this competition. So Pedro is there to replace, as a replacement. He's competing with someone, a girl whose name is Jasmine. He thinks Jasmine a l'air solide, means she's strong in chess. But then when they play, that he realized that no, she's not that much strong. But then at the end, you see the word here, échec et mat. Échec et mat in chess, we say checkmate. It's a check from which a king cannot escape. So this is what happened in this story. So what I can do here now, I would like, Gino, if you can read only the first paragraph for us, only first one here.
Okay. Pedro passait les yeux sur l'écran. Il est toujours nerveux juste avant une partie de. Aujourd'hui, c'est le jour du grand tournoi d'échecs. Le milieu jour de toutes les écoles participantes. Pourtant, Pedro est là, assis, attendait de jouer son premier coup.
Merci, Gino, that was great. Before I break down this paragraph, do you know chess pieces? Who knows chess pieces? No one either? Chess pieces? Eric?
Oui.
Do you know chess pieces?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you tell us? I can also write it here in French.
So there are the pawns. There's the rooks or castles, whichever one you could call them.
Let's
there's
start with king. Let's start with king. Do you know what we call king in French?
Roi.
That is right. So
Roi.
Roi. Yeah.
And queen is
Reine.
La dame, merci. La dame, excellent. What else? We have bishop.
Bishop.
Bishop in French.
Je ne sais pas.
Yeah, ça c'est le fou.
Le fou.
Yep. What do we call a knight in French?
I don't know.
That's fine. That's okay. That is cavalier. Yeah.
Cavalier.
Yeah, what do we call rook? Rook is, we call it tour, and we also have pawn that we call it peon. Okay, so now I'm going to break down this paragraph to see what do we have here. So Petro baisse les yeux sur l'échiquier. I want to ask Lydia, can you tell me?
Wait, Miss.
Can you find the?
Miss
Yep.
Tamila.
Yeah.
Can I see the red part? I want to take a screenshot.
Oh, you want me to write it again?
Yeah.
So King.
I'm sorry.
What? No worries. No, that's okay. King, I didn't know you're writing in notes, because usually I ask my student, can I erase it? And because they're writing, but I didn't know that you're writing. No, that's fine. And then we have queen, and then we have bishop, which is fou. And then we have a knight, which is cavalier. And then we have rook here, which is tour. And then we have a pawn here, which is peon. You can take a screenshot if you want. Okay, I'll leave it here in case if someone else wants to write. Okay, can I ask Lydia, can you tell me, in the first sentence we have Petro baisse les yeux sur l'échiquier. Where is the verb in this sentence? Can you find a verb here?
Base, I don't know how to pronounce it. Baissy.
That is baisse, merci. That is verb. Do you know what is l'infinitive de this verb baisser? L'infinitive means the original form of the verb before conjugation. That's l'infinitive.
Baisser.
Excellent, baisser. Yeah. So what we do here in every reading, we break down the sentence. So I say, okay, like students that have to tell me where is the verb. We find the verb, we find l'infinitive baisser. Can you tell me, Lydia, sorry, my last question from you for now. Quel temps est baissé? What tense is this baissé? For example, I'm asking like, is that présent, past, passé composé? What is that?
Present.
Is that passé composé?
Wait,
Or
Miss
présent?
Present.
Présent.
Tamila.
Yeah, that is present.
There's the horse in chess. The horse.
Pardon? That is knight, cavalier.
No, I mean
What?
horse. The horse.
No, I just write the chess pieces that we have it in this lesson here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just write down that what we have here in this lesson, what we have in this lesson. Yeah, we're not gonna play chess tonight, okay? All right. So Petro baisse les yeux sur l'échiquier. And Shania, can you tell me what is the meaning of l'échiquier here? Yeah.
Like the bulging eye?
This is something that we play on, which is chessboard.
Chessboard.
So Petro baisse les yeux. Pardon?
I have a chessboard.
You have a chessboard at home? Oui?
I have those like metal.
Do you know how to play chess? Okay. Okay. Pedro baisse les yeux sur l'échiquier means Pedro looked down on that chessboard. I can ask Gino. Gino, can you tell me where in this sentence, il est toujours nerveux juste avant une partie d'échecs? Where is the verb? Pardon?
Nerveux.
Did you say et?
No.
So where's the verb you said?
Nervous.
Nerveux is not the verb.
Juste.
Juste is not the verb. Et is the verb.
Oh.
Do you know verb, right? You know verb être. Verb être to be. After your subject is your verb here. So il est means he is always nervous. juste avant, right before une partie d'échecs, right before a chess game, he's always nervous. Aujourd'hui, c'est le jour du grand tournoi d'échecs. Kevin, can you tell me where is the verb in this sentence? Aujourd'hui, c'est le jour du grand tournoi d'échecs. Kevin.
Tournoi?
What is the meaning of tournoi?
I don't know.
Tournament. That is tournament. So tournament cannot be a
Wait,
verb.
c'est.
Very good. Is the verb. Merci. So today is a day of big chess tournament. Merci, Kevin. Les meilleurs joueurs de toutes les écoles y participent. Eric, where is the verb here?
Participe.
Participe. Merci. And what tense is that one? Is that présent or passé?
Présent, je pense.
Présent. Oui, c'est juste, c'est présent. Pourtant, Pedro est là, assis, attendant de jouer son premier coup. So, les meilleurs joueurs de toute l'école means all the best from all over the schools, they participate in that chess competition. Pourtant, Pedro est là, assis, attendant de jouer son premier coup. Shania, can you tell me where's the verb here? Pedro est là, assis, attendant de jouer son premier coup.
Attendant.
Attendant can be also, but we have more.
Assis. Jouer.
Jouer is assis adjective here. So here we have another one. I underline it. What is that? Very good. Merci. So pourtant means, however, Pedro, he is waiting. He's waiting. He's sitting down, waiting to play for his first round, son premier coup, play his first game, actually. Okay, I have this paragraph here, and I would like if Lydia, read this part, please.
Pedro n'est pas exactement le meilleur joueur
d'échecs, yeah.
d'échecs de son école. Rachid est meilleur que lui.
Yeah,
C'est Rachid qui s'est qualifié pour le tournoi. Mais il a contracté la grippe. Pedro est là pour le remplacer.
Excellent. No, that was great, Linda. Merci. Okay, Pedro n'est pas exactement le meilleur joueur d'échecs de son cours. Can I ask, Gino, can you tell me where is the verb in the first sentence from Pedro to here? Excellent. Very good. So Pedro n'est pas exactement, he's not exactly the best chess player of her school. Rachid est meilleur que lui. Can I ask, Shania, can you tell me where is the verb in next sentence? Rachid est meilleur que lui. Where's the verb?
Okay. Where again?
Where's the verb in this sentence? Rachid est meilleur que lui.
Okay.
Where's the verb?
Meilleur?
Meilleur is not the verb.
No. Que?
Que is not the verb.
A.
That is right. A is verb être. Right. Good. Merci, Shania. So Rachid is meilleur que lui. Better than him. C'est Rachid qui s'est qualifié pour le tournoi. Kevin, where's the verb here? C'est Rachid.
A and A.
Or it can be here. If I can say s'est qualifié. Very good.
There's also an A before.
Yeah, we have se qualifier actually. This is our verb. This is verb pronominal in the passé composé, form of passé composé. We have also a here. Very good. The meaning is it's Rashid who is qualified for this tournament, not Pedro. Mais il a contracté la grippe. Eric, where's the verb here? And tell me which tense, quel temps? Not only a.
Contracté.
A contracté, quel temps? Which tense?
Présent.
Pardon?
Présent.
Do you think it's présent? We just learned about it.
Passé.
Passé composé. That's right. Merci, Eric. So, il a contracté la grippe. So, unfortunately, he was sick for that day. Pedro est là pour le remplacer. Gino, can you tell me where is the verb in this sentence? Let me just erase these lines. Pedro est là pour le remplacer. Where is the verb? Do you know?
A.
Yep, a. Very good. And only a?
Remplacer.
Remplacer. Merci. Kevin, you have a question?
No, I just wanted to answer.
Oh, you want to answer. Thank you for your participation, everybody. You're doing great. Pedro est là. So Pedro is there pour le remplacer, to just replace him because he's not there. I can ask, who's Yan Yan? We just got someone new. Yeah, do we have Yan Yan here now? Can you unmute? Say something. So where that we have Lydia, right? Lydia, change your name. You change your name to something different? No.
Oh, sorry, my chair broke.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought I got someone new. So Lydia, could you please read this paragraph for us?
La fille de l'autre côté de l'échiquier a l'air solide.
Solide.
Échiquier a l'air solide. Elle s'appelle Jasmine et a obtenu la 3e place au pays l'an dernier. Plus Pedro regardait son visage concentré.
Yeah.
Moins il pensait être capable de la battre, il baissit les yeux de nouveau sur les jeux.
Excellent, merci Lydia, it was great. Okay, la fille de l'autre côté de l'échiquier a l'air solide. Who knows the meaning of this sentence? Who can break down the sentence? Who can say where's the verb? What is the meaning? Only first sentence. Kevin?
Of
course, yep. But can you tell me what is the meaning of avoir l'air solide? Avoir l'air solide, what does that mean?
Not sure.
Yeah, means very good, excellent. So sometimes in French we have like avoir l'air solide. Whole thing come together. We can not only say solide, we say avoir l'air solide. Just like I say avoir l'air fatigué. Okay, so avoir l'air solide means excellent, excellent. So la fille de l'autre côté de l'échiquier means the girl that she's sitting on the other side of that chessboard. She looks very good, excellent. Means she's a good player. Elle s'appelle Jasmine et elle a obtenu la 3e place au pays l'an dernier. Let me see if Shania, can you tell me where is the verb in this sentence? And if you can tell me the tense. So from here, elle s'appelle Jasmine all the way to here, dernier. Let's start from your subject. Your subject pronoun is elle. What do you have right after your subject pronoun? What do you see here? I can't hear you, sorry.
S'appelle.
S'appelle, excellent. So s'appelle is our first verb. Can you tell me which tense?
Is this present tense?
It is présent. Merci. Présent indicatif. Don't mute. No, don't go. No. Okay, tell me next verb.
Obtenu.
Obtenu. Very good. Can you tell me quel temps? Which tense?
Obtained. So,
Don't forget, Shania. It's a obtenu.
Oh. Okay.
A obtenu. Avoir. Auxiliaire avoir with your past participle. What do we call this tense?
Is it?
We just learned it tonight.
Passive.
Passé composé. Yeah, you got it. So, elle s'appelle Jasmine et a obtenu, so her name is Jasmine, and she got this 3rd place in the country last year. So as you see that this Pedro, he is competing with someone who got the 3rd place in the country last year. Plus Pedro regarde son visage concentré, moins il pense être capable de la battre. Can I ask Eric, could you tell us what you need to say? So verb and tenses in this sentence. Plus Pedro regarde, up to here, la battre. Yeah, let's start from here. Plus Pedro regarde son
visage concentré.
Visage concentré, that's not a verb.
Regarde.
Regarde is the verb. Quel temps?
Présent.
That is présent, oui. How about next one? Moi, il pense être capable de la battre.
Pense et être.
Pense être. Merci. Very good. Do you know the meaning, Eric? Plus Pedro regarde son visage concentré. Can you tell us what is the meaning of this sentence?
The more he looks at her face, the less he's concentrated.
Yeah. So, yeah, the less he thinks he can beat her. Exactly. Yeah. Merci. Yeah. Être capable means to be able. Être capable, we say in French. Il baisse les yeux de nouveau sur le jeu. I can ask Gino, can you tell me where's the verb in this sentence? Il baisse les yeux de nouveau sur le jeu. Pardon? Always find your subject. Your subject pronoun is il. Where is your verb now? Right after. Baisse, that is right. Baisse, merci Gino, great. So, il baisse les yeux de nouveau sur le jeu. He looked down again into the game. Very good. How far can we continue? All right, good. So, let's see, next paragraph. I would like, who didn't read?
J'ai une question.
Oui, Shania.
What is base? Il baisse les yeux.
Oh, baisse, yeah. Baisse means to look down. Here, this one, baisse les yeux means look down.
Oh.
So, down again sur le jeu means in the game. So means the chess, actually. Yeah, baisse les yeux means look down. Who didn't read? Gino, did you read? Gino, did you read?
No.
No? If you didn't read, can you read this paragraph, please?
Devant lui, il y a 16 pieces de jeux blanches.
P.S. Yeah.
Le pion pièces.
Yep.
Les pions sont les plus faillibles et les moins importants. Ils font face aux pièces de l'autre côté jour. Derrière le point se trouvent le roi, la dame, des fous, des cavaliers et des tours. D'une manière ou de autre, doit porter son roi et empereur de roi de Jasmine.
Yeah, ce ne sera pas facile. Merci, Gino, that was great. So, devant lui, il y a 16 pièces de jeu blanches. Les pions sont les plus faibles et les moins importants. I like Lydia, if you can tell us the verb from the beginning here, devant, all the way to important. Can you tell me verbs here?
For Ilya, it's a.
Just merci.
And
Next one.
les pions sont, it's sont.
Sont, good, very good. Merci. Can you tell me the meaning of these two sentences?
I don't know what devant lui means, but
Devant lui means in front of him.
in front of him, there is 16 pieces.
There are 16 pieces, yep. Blanche, yep. White,
White.
yep. Les pions sont les plus faibles. It means what?
The pawns are
Plus faible. What is faible? Faible means weak.
very weak.
Yeah, like the weakest. And les moins importants. Are they important?
Nope.
Nope. So less important. And Shania has a question here.
And I wanted to read the next one.
You would like to do next turn? Of course.
No, can I read the next paragraph after?
Of course you can read the next paragraph. Yeah, for sure. You can read the next paragraph now, actually. Because maybe we run off time, then I don't want that you miss this paragraph. Yeah, go ahead, honey.
Okay, la partie commence. Pedro déplace nerveusement un de ses pions. Jasmine déplace rapidement un de ses pions. Pedro déplace un autre. Jasmine aussi. Pour l'instant,
Yeah, l'instant.
ce n'est pas si mal. En fait, Jasmine utilise les mêmes coupes que la plupart des adversaires habituels de Pedro.
Excellent, Shania. That was great. La partie commence. What does that mean, la partie commence? Who knows? What are they doing? They're competing. So, la partie commence.
Starts.
That is
The
right.
match starts.
That is right. Oui. So, verb is commence. Pedro déplace nerveusement un de ses pions. Kevin? Pedro déplace nerveusement un de ses pions means what?
He is nervous.
Yeah, where's the verb?
The verb is déplace.
Déplace. What is the meaning of déplace?
Moves it.
That is right. And we also, what we do during the class, I also not only ask students about the definition, I also ask them about synonym. Because as much as you know synonyms in French, your French will improve more. So déplace, who knows the synonym of déplace? Shania?
Would bouger count?
Oh my gosh, this is excellent. Very good. Bouger. Very good. Merci. Bouger. Déplacer means bouger. So Pedro déplace, bouge, nerveusement, nervously, un de ses poings means one of his as you know. Yep. Jasmine déplace rapidement un de ses pions. Jasmine is the same thing. The verb is déplace. Pedro en déplace un autre. Again, déplace le verbe. Jasmine aussi. Pour l'instant, ce n'est pas si mal. En fait, Jasmine utilise le même coup que la plupart des adversaires habituels de Pedro. Who can tell me verbs here and meaning and synonym if we need to know? How about Eric? What is the meaning of pour l'instant for
an instant.
Pour l'instant means?
For an instant.
Just like for the time being, oui. Ce n'est pas si mal. Où est le verbe? Excellent. Ce n'est pas si mal. What is the meaning of ce n'est pas si mal?
It isn't that bad.
Not that bad, yeah. That wasn't so scary for him, actually. Okay, go ahead. Là, just continue. En fait, Jasmine utilise le même coup que la plupart des adversaires habituels de Pedro. Where's the verb? Eric.
Utilise.
Utilise. And what is the meaning of this sentence?
Used.
Yep, the meaning of sentence.
She used the same moves as his other opponents did.
What is the meaning of coup here? Même coup.
Move.
Move. Merci. Que la plupart des adversaires. What is the meaning of adversaire, Shania?
Adversary.
Like opponent. Of course, yeah. Habituel de Pedro. Oui, ça c'est correct. Who wants to read this paragraph?
Excuse me.
Yeah, you can read.
Sorry.
I almost forgot that what I'm doing right now. So
I know.
Completely engaged, and I really like all the students tonight that really
Me too.
engaged, and they are all smart and really enjoy.
And this why we all lost track in the time.
Yeah.
But how much Miss Tamila?